Hey everyone, welcome back to Popcorn in Bed. Thank you so much for being here. I am finally doing it. I'm watching Apocalypse Now. For a while I was consciously putting this one off after I watched Full Metal Jacket and Platoon. Those are really hard for me to watch. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a break from Vietnam War movies. And then we did Movie Madness to line up with the March Madness, and every team got assigned a highly requested movie, and Purdue got assigned Apocalypse Now. As you know, they made it to the final, and so I said I would watch the final four actually. So I knew this was coming for a couple weeks. This happened weeks ago. And then I was unconsciously putting it off. I just was like, oh, I'll watch this one instead, or this one, and I just kept putting things in front of it because of logistics, but I think deep down it's because I'm very scared to watch this. I know that sounds silly that I'm like scared to watch a movie, but if you've been here for a while, you know that I like deeply feel what I'm watching, I think. And I know some people roll their eyes at that, but like I picture myself as the characters, like I am in there with them, and I know people are like, it's just a movie, why are you so upset? Or like scared or like sobbing, and it's just, I don't know. It's just how I watch movies. I just get so into it, I think, that it feels very real to me. I don't know. Okay, so I'm watching Apocalypse Now. This, I know, was a huge winner of multiple Oscars, and people think it's amazing, so I'm excited for that aspect of it. I just know it's gonna be hard to watch, and that's just part of watching movies about war. And I read the book The Heart of Darkness before this, which a couple people recommended. It's a really short 75-page book that apparently this is kind of based off of. So I kind of know that we're going to explore like the dark side of humanity and progress. At what cost do we justify in the name of progress and all that. So I can only imagine how that story with Kurtz and whatever applies to this. And I wonder who our crazy general who is revered in the jungle is going to be in this movie. Okay, so let's get started. I know Martin Sheen is in this from West Wing. Jed, my president. And that's all I really know, but I know there's a lot of big names, but maybe Johnny Depp? Jeff Goldblum, perhaps? We'll see. Okay, here we go. Open mind. It's just a movie. Here we go. Oh no. It's empty.
This is the end of everything that stands the end. I'll never look into your eyes.
Does he think the fan is helicopter blades?
Saigon. I'm still only in Saigon. Every time I think I'm gonna wake up back in the jungle. When I was home after my first tour, it was worse. I'd wake up and there'd be nothing. I hardly said a word to my wife until I said yes to a divorce. I'm here a week now, waiting for a mission. Every minute I stay in this room, I get weaker. And every minute Charlie squats in the bush, he gets stronger.
Okay. This is him. This is Martin Sheen. He looks so different. What's happening? Is he on drugs, or is this just him having like a mental episode? Oh my. Oh, he needs help.
I wanted a mission, and for my sins they gave me one. Brought it up to me like room service. It was a real choice mission, and when it was over, I'd never want another.
Are you all right, Captain?
How's it look like?
It looks like not all right.
We have orders to escort you to the airfield.
What are the charges?
There's no charges, Captain. You have orders to report to ComSec Intelligence, right?
You're not trying for me.
That's right. Come on, Captain. Let's take a shower.
Okay, they acted like that happens a lot.
I was going to the worst place in the world, and I didn't even know it yet. It was no accident that I got to be the caretaker of Colonel Walter E. Kurtz's memory. There was no way to tell his story without telling my own.
Come on in.
Thank you, sir.
Stand at ease.
Harrison Ford.
You worked a lot on your own, haven't you, Cat? Specifies intelligence, counterintelligence with ComSec ICOR.
I'm not presently disposed to discuss those operations.
Did you not work for the CIA and ICOR? Did you not assassinate a government tax collector? One Tree Province, June 18, 1968.
This feels like a trick.
Sir, I'm unaware of any such activity. I'd be disposed to discuss such an operation if it did in fact exist.
You've heard of Colonel Walter E. Kurtz?
Yes, sir, I've heard the name.
October 9, 0430 hours, Sector Peter Victor King.
These are monitored out of Cambodia. Been verified as Colonel Kurtz's voice.
I watched a snail crawl along the edge of a straight razor. It's my nightmare, slithering
Don't.
on the edge.
Please don't eat those. Okay.
But we must kill them. We must incinerate them, pig after pig. And they call me an assassin. What do you call it when the assassins accuse the assassin?
So he's lost it a little out there.
He was brilliant. He was outstanding in every way. And he was a good man, too. He joined the Special Forces. And after that, his ideas became unsound.
Now he's crossed into Cambodia with this Montagnard army of his that worship the man like a god.
Who's his army he's gathered? Like, is it the
Colonel Kurtz
natives?
is about to be arrested for murder.
I don't follow, sir.
Kurtz had ordered the execution of some Vietnamese intelligence agents, men he believed were double agents. So he took matters into his own hands.
There's a conflict in every human heart between the rational and the irrational, between good and evil. Good does not always triumph. Sometimes the dark side overcomes what Lincoln called the better angels of our nature. Every man has got a breaking point. You and I have. Walt Kurtz has reached his. Very obviously, he has gone insane.
So his assignment is to go get him?
Your mission is to proceed up the Nung River, pick up Colonel Kurtz's path at New Mung Ba, follow it, learn what you can along the way. When you find the colonel, infiltrate his team by whatever means available, and terminate the colonel's command.
By himself?
This mission does not exist, nor will it ever exist.
So he doesn't get a team or anything? But he's already... Willard is not in a good place. And now we're sending him to get someone who's in an even worse place. It seems dangerous.
How many people had I already killed? There were those 6 that I knew about for sure, close enough to blow their last breath in my face. But this time, it was an American and an officer. That wasn't supposed to make any difference to me, but it did. Charging a man with murder in this place was like handing out speeding tickets at the Indy 500. I was being ferried down the coast in a Navy PBR. They said it was a good way to pick up information and move without drawing a lot of attention. The crew were mostly just kids, rock and rollers with one foot in their graves.
Oh,
Chef was from New Orleans. He was wrapped too tight for Vietnam. Lance on the forward 50s was a famous surfer. Clean.
he's suntanning.
Mr. Clean was from some South Bronx shithole. Then there was Phillips. It might have been my mission, but it sure as shit was the chief's boat.
Get down, Robert!
Should we be on alert? Oh. He's like, where am I?
At first, I thought they handed me the wrong dossier. I couldn't believe they wanted this man dead. 3rd generation West Point, top of his class. I'd heard his voice on the tape, and it really put the hook in me. But I couldn't connect up that voice with this man.
Oh.
In 1964, he returned from a tour with Advisory Command in Vietnam, and things started to slip. His report to the Joint Chiefs of Staff and Lyndon Johnson was restricted.
He had PTSD, but they didn't know what that was back then, and they didn't
He made
help
3
them.
requests for transfer to airborne training, Fort Benning, Georgia, and was finally accepted. He was 38 years old. Why the f*** would he do that? Returns Vietnam.
Hey, what's that?
Every time I hear that, something terrible happens. Charlie don't never see him or hear him. Terrible's gonna happen. Smoke! Lots of Hueys.
Let's have a look, Chief. It was the air cab. First of the night, our escorts to the mouth of the Nung River. But they were supposed to be waiting for us another 30 kilometers ahead.
Okay, here we go.
What they were mopping up now hadn't even happened yet an hour ago.
Okay.
Just go through, go Just go by. Keep on going. Don't look. Watch. Keep going. Don't look at the camera.
Sheesh. So this
Where can I
wasn't
find a CO? Damn necessaries over there.
this wasn't supposed to be happening here right now?
I understand that trying has briefed you on the requirements of my mission. Sir, your unit's supposed to escort us into the nun.
Well, we'll see what we can do, but just stand in my way till this is done, Captain. 6 of clubs,
What's happening?
8 of spades. One with a jack and a whole bunch.
Those are little kids.
Yes, Cards. Let Charlie know who did this.
What?
This man's hurt pretty bad, sir. That's the only thing that's holding his guts in, sir, is that pot lid.
He wants water. He can drink patty water.
Get out of here! Give me that can. Get out of here! Kick your f***ing ass!
What?
Take one of those sailors, Lance Johnson, the surfer.
What is going on?
It's an honor to meet you, Lance. And you're the best cutback there is. Hey, thank you, sir. I'm Bill Kilgore. I'm a goofy foot. This guy with you?
I'm a goofy foot.
In the unity of the Holy Spirit.
There's literally dead bodies everywhere, and he's like talking about surfing. I guess you have
Who art in heaven,
to feel
hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will.
normal.
They choppered in the T-bones and the beer and turned the LZ into a beach party. The more they tried to make it just like home, the more they made everybody miss it.
2 places we can get into the river. Here and here. It's a pretty wide delta, but these are the only 2 spots I'm really sure of.
Well, that village you're pointing at's kind of hairy, Willard.
What do you mean, Harry's?
Hairy. Got some pretty heavy ordnance. Mike, you know anything about this pointed Vinzin drop?
That's a fantastic peak. About 6 foot.
Well, why didn't you tell me that before a good peak? There aren't any good peaks in this whole country.
That's where we lost McDonald. They shot the hell out of us there.
Now we'll pick your boat up and put it down like a baby right where you want it. I can take that point and hold it just as long as I like, and you can get any place up that river that suits you, young captain. A 6-foot peak.
Oh my gosh. Is that? It's
soldier.
Well, I mean, it's pretty hairy in there.
Hold on, it's coming to me. I could just tell from his voice right then. He is so much younger. What's his name? So they're gonna go drop off the boat, but then they're on their own?
You prefer heavy or a light board? Heavier. Really?
This is Eagle Thrust 7. We've got it spotted.
Big Duke 60, Eagle Thrust, 270.
This guy does not look like a surfer.
How come all you guys sit on your helmet?
Don't get a balls blown off.
What? What's the point of the music? Dun, 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 dun. Just to like pump them up. Now what? Wait. Not the civilians, right? Are they supposed to be doing this?
What a shot.
Gosh.
All right. Get it out of here. Get it out. It's just a flare. Everybody all right? Lance, you all right?
Lance. He's very concerned about Lance.
Blue 4, hold out over position X-ray. Duke 6.
Okay.
I want my wounded out of there in the hospital in 15 minutes.
Holy crap. Okay.
Mayday, I'm going in.
I've lost track of what's happened to.
This LZ's still pretty hot serving. Come here.
What is happening?
Change. I want to see how rideable that stuff is. Go change. You want to surf, soldier? You either surf or fight. That's clear.
Oh my gosh.
Here.
One guy can brake right, one left simultaneous.
Bill, I think we gotta wait for the tide to come up.
Lance, come here, look, look.
Why is he talking about surfing?
Risky for R&R. If I say it's safe to surf this beach, Captain, it's safe to surf this beach. I'll say surf this beach.
Big Dude 6, this is 1-3. The jet stream by now, there you got about 30 seconds to on station. Get your people back.
They're gonna blow up.
Smell that? Napalm, son. Nothing else in the world smells like that. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Smells like victory.
Oh boy.
Someday this war's gonna end.
And then?
Someday this war's gonna end. That'd be just fine with the boys on the boat. They weren't looking for anything more than a way home. Trouble is, I'd been back there, and I knew that it just didn't exist anymore.
That home didn't exist?
I began to wonder what they really had against Kurtz. It wasn't just insanity and murder. There was enough of that to go around for everyone.
Just don't go out there by yourself. You don't want to go in there alone.
Yes, sir.
How come they call you that?
Call me what, sir?
Chef, because you like mangoes and stuff?
Cause you like...
I'm a saucier.
Saucier.
See, I come from New Orleans. I was raised to be a saucier.
What's a saucier?
Specialize in sauces. Gotta be a mango tree here somewhere. Hell, I joined the Navy. Heard they had better food. Cook school. That did it. They lined us up in front of 100 yards of prime rib. Magnificent meat. Really. Beautifully marbled. Magnifique. That's when I applied for radioman school, but then they gave me the engine
It's too quiet. Frigger.
Let's go! Man, Keith, you were right. Never get out of the boat. Get out of the boat. I gotta remember. Never get out of the boat.
What is he doing?
Tiger! I don't fucking need another morning. I didn't get on the goddamn grade for this kind of shit. I just want to learn to fucking cook, man. Never get out of the fucking boat. Hi, Tiger. Bye, Tiger.
Everyone's slowly losing their minds.
Kurtz got off the boat. He split from the whole f***ing program. What did he see here that first tour? If he joined the Green Berets, there was no way you'd ever get above Colonel. Kurtz knew what he was giving up. And the more I read and began to understand, the more I admired him. His family and friends couldn't understand it, and they couldn't talk him out of it. The next youngest guy in his class was half his age. They must have thought he was some far-out old man. He could have gone for general, but he went for himself instead.
This guy, Captain Willard, up the river, but he hasn't told us yet where we're taking him.
Kurtz staged Operation Archangel with combined local forces, rated a major success.
Okay, so when did he snap?
He received no official clearance. He just started up and did it. What balls. But after the press got a hold of it, they promoted him to full colonel instead. The bullshit piled up so fast in Vietnam, you needed wings to stay above it.
What is this? They're having like a concert or something?
3 drums of diesel fuel, PBR5.
Come on, man, move. We don't have time. 1 hour, that's all. Okay, right, sir. Hey, listen, it's a real big night. $1 for that camo.
Hey! Let's give him some fuel. You got it.
I'm really sorry about tonight. It's really bad around here.
What is happening tonight?
On the house. No hard feelings, huh?
Troopers out there. And to prove it, we're gonna give you some entertainment we know you're gonna like. Miss Sandra Beatty, Miss Carrie Foster, yeah!
She's in Vietnam? They flew the Playboy bunnies to Vietnam? Is this put on by like themselves, or is this like from the president? This is bizarre. Guys. Well, that escalated quickly. What are they doing?
Charlie didn't get much USO. He was dug in too deep or moving too fast. His idea of great R&R was cold rice and a little rat meat. He had only two ways home: death or victory. The war was being run by a bunch of four-star clowns who were going to end up giving the whole circus away.
What is going on? That was their own guy who threw that up there.
The camp started falling apart. November. Kurtz orders assassination of 3 Vietnamese men and 1 woman. 2 of the men were colonels in the South Vietnamese army. Enemy activity in his old sector dropped off to nothing. Guess he must have hit the right 4 people. The army tried one last time to bring him back into the fold, and if he'd pulled over, it all would have been forgotten. But he kept going, and he kept winning it his way, and they called me in. He was gone. The VC knew his name by now, and they were scared of him. He and his men were playing hit and run all the way into Cambodia.
How are they getting weapons and stuff, though, if he's not working with the army anymore?
My orders say I'm not supposed to know where I'm taking this boat, so I don't. But one look at you and I know it's gonna be hot.
We're going upriver about 75 clicks above the Do Long Bridge.
That's Cambodia, Captain.
We're not supposed to be in Cambodia, but that's where I'm going.
So was Cambodia, sorry, I don't know this, but were they involved in the war? Were they with the VC or the...
I have been officially accused of murder by the army. The alleged victims were 4 Vietnamese double agents. We spent months uncovering them and accumulating evidence. When absolute proof was completed, we acted. We acted like soldiers. In a war, there are many moments for compassion and tender action. There are many moments for ruthless action. What may in many circumstances be only clarity.
Jeez.
4 KIAs, over.
I would trust you to tell your mother what you choose about this letter. As for the charges against me, I am unconcerned. I am beyond their timid, lying morality.
Oh my.
And so I am beyond caring.
So he's supposed to infiltrate his, followers. Whatever means necessary.
You are a sailor! So get out of that Frizzly Army looking shirt and stop smoking that dope!
I want you to stay awake up there, man. You got a job to do.
He's an observer, isn't he? He just doesn't say much, except in his own head. He's just I don't know.
Chef, get a 16. A junk boat, Captain. We're gonna take a routine check.
Well, let's forget routine now and let him go.
Until we reach your destination, Captain, you're just on for the ride.
Why? They're making sure they're not bringing supplies.
Come cook, you two, come on.
Boarded and searched.
Baskets and ducks.
There's nothing on here.
Chef.
There's nothing
Get
on
on that boat!
Man goes.
What's in the rice bag?
Fucking rice. We're cooked it up. Rice. Here's rice.
Hard to watch. Okay.
You know.
Yeah, check
There's no need.
the yellow can. She was sitting on it. What's in it?
What are you doing? What the frick? Why did he start shooting? What was she hiding?
For? Fucking puppy. No, you're not gonna get it. Give it to me. No, give me the dog.
She's moving behind you. She's alive. Check her out.
You just killed all those people because of a puppy.
She's bleeding.
Bring her on board. We're taking her to some friendlies, Captain. She's wounded. She's not dead.
Yeah, no shit.
The book says, Captain.
I told you not to stop. Now let's go.
Why did they start shooting? Because she ran? I mean, I know they're spooked because that woman, earlier had the grenade on her near the helicopter and...
Do Long Bridge was the last army outpost on the Nung River.
I got a bad feeling.
You know that last tab of acid I was saving? I dropped it. Dropped acid? Far out.
What's going on?
Willard? Yeah, who's that? I was sent here from the Trang with these 3 days ago, sir. This is mail for the boat. You're in the asshole of the world, Captain!
I gotta find somebody. I need some information.
Somebody go with him. Yeah, I'll go.
He's on acid with a machine gun, which makes me a little nervous.
What are you shooting at, soldier? I'm sorry, sir. They're out there by the wire. But I think I killed them all. Listen! He's trying to call his friends, man. Son of a flat.
Who's the commanding officer here?
Ain't you? See you now!
Oh my heavens. Is anyone even in charge? Is anyone...
He's close, man. He's real close.
What the frick?
Hey, soldier. Do you know who's in command here?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's okay.
Did you find the CO, Captain?
There's no CO here.
Do you want to go on? Like this bridge. We build it every night. Charlie blows it right back up again. Who cares?
Just get us upriver.
There's no CO there? There's no... Is there any, like, medical or help?
Months ago, a man was ordered on a mission which was identical to yours. We have reason to believe that he is now operating with Colonel Kurtz. Captain Richard Colby. He was with Kurtz.
Oh my gosh.
Chief, get a good whip.
Is he still on acid? Why are they being so stupid?
Child! Check out clean! Where'd the dog go? Where's the dog? We gotta go back and get the dog! Hey, Bubba! Bubba, you can't die!
Pretty soon, I'll have a lot of grandchildren to love and spoil.
His mom's tape is still playing.
Anyhow,
my
do
gosh.
the right thing. Stay out of the way of the bullets.
Oh my gosh.
Love, Mom.
Was that Lance's fault for blowing the purple smoke everywhere? Or just, they all probably just want to go home. Just feels very heavy.
You see anything, Chef? Why don't they fucking attack, man?
What the freak is he doing?
Lance, on the 50s.
He was close. He was real close. I couldn't see him yet, but I could feel him. As if the boat were being sucked upriver and the water was flowing back into the jungle. Whatever was going to happen, it wasn't going to be the way they call it back in the Trang.
Tell them to hold that fire! They're just little sticks! They're just trying to scare it! Suicide's coming, Dad!
A spear.
Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking gosh. Oh my gosh.
My mission is to make it up into Cambodia. There's a Green Beret colonel up there who's gone insane.
I'm short and we gotta go up there so you can kill one of our own guys? That's fucking great! I thought you were going in to blow up a bridge! No, wait, we'll go together. On the boat. We'll go with you.
This is hopeless. So, a long time ago was the last army outpost. Like, how
Part of me was afraid of what I would find and what I would do when I got there.
do they have fuel or supplies or anything? And how are they supposed to get
But the
back?
thing I felt the most was the desire to confront him.
Oh. So I need to get this straight. Another guy went on this same mission like him, but instead of killing him, he joined him. What's going on? Is this some kind of ceremony? Is this a ceremony? Is this Kurtz's people, army?
It's all right! It's all right! It's all been approved! Them bastards attacked us! Stop them with your siren, man! Stop them with the siren!
Move it right in toward me. Yeah. American civilian. Hi, Yanks. American civilian. It's all right. I'm a photojournalist. I've covered the war since '64. I've been in Laos, Cambodia, Nam. Who are all these people? They think you've come to take him away.
Take who away?
Colonel Kurtz. These are all his children, man, as far as you can see. Out here, we're all his children.
Oh boy.
You talk to Colonel Kurtz?
You don't talk to the colonel. Well, you listen to him. He'll throw you in a corner and he'll say, "Do you know that if is the middle word in life? You can keep your head when all about you're losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you. I mean, I'm a little man. I'm a little man. He's a great man.
He's brainwashed him? Apocalypse Now.
Don't judge the colonel like an ordinary man.
These are his... there's a lot of dead bodies. Is that him?
Call me.
You're looking at the heads. Sometimes he goes too far. He's the first one to admit it.
He's going crazy.
Wrong. If you could have heard the man just 2 days ago, if you could have heard...
Oh my gosh.
I just want to talk.
He's gone away. He disappeared out in the jungle with his people.
I'll wait for him.
He forgets himself with his people.
Maybe we should wait back at the boat.
We'll go back to the boat for a while.
Yeah, stay with Lance.
Was this stuff already there or did they build it?
He's worse than crazy. He's evil.
Then you help me.
Hey, I'll help you. I'll do anything to get out of this joint. I used to think if I died in an evil place, my soul wouldn't be able to make it to heaven.
I'm gonna need you to wait here, Chef. I'll go up with Lance, see if I can find the colonel.
I thought he went away in the jungle.
I don't get back by 2200 hours. You'll call in the airstrike. It's all in there.
Okay, but here's the
Everything
thing.
I saw told me that Kurtz had gone insane. The place was full of bodies.
If he kills Kurtz, they're all gonna kill him. Let's go. I don't like Lance.
Where are you from, Willard?
I'm from Ohio, sir.
Were you born there?
Yes, sir.
How far are you from the river?
I'm scared.
The Ohio River, sir?
Uh-huh.
About 200 miles.
There's a place in the river I can't remember. Must have been a gardenia plantation or a flower plantation at one time. About 5 miles, you'd think that heaven just fell on the earth in the form of gardenias.
I love gardenias. Why aren't they showing his face?
Have you ever considered any real freedoms? Freedoms in the opinion of others? They say why? Why they want to terminate my command?
I was sent on a classified mission, sir.
No longer classified. Did they tell you?
That you had gone totally insane. And that your methods were unsound.
Are my methods unsound?
I don't see any method at all, sir.
I expected someone like you.
He's so scary.
Are you an assassin?
Just say no.
A soldier.
Ah!
You're neither. You're an errand boy sent by grocery clerks to collect a bill.
Why? Huh? Why would a nice guy like you want to kill a genius? The man really likes you? He's got something in mind for you. Aren't you curious about that? You know something, man? I know something that you don't know.
Oh my gosh, that's a tiny
Man
cage.
is clear in his mind. He's dying, I think. He hates all this, but the man's, he reads poetry out loud, all right? And a voice.
What are you even saying? What are you even saying?
He's got plans.
How long has it been?
No. I'm not gonna help you. I'm gonna help him, man. Because he dies. When it dies, man, what are they gonna say about him? What? They're gonna say he was a kind man? He had plans? He had wisdom? Bullshit, man!
You.
Where's Lance? How could this possibly end? This is like a scary movie. Was that Chef? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That was Chef, right? There's no airstrike. I feel sick to my stomach in this place.
We're the hollow men. We're the stuffed men. Leaning together, Headpiece filled with straw.
This is dialectics. It's very simple dialectics, 1 through 9. You can't travel in space. You can't go out into space without, like, with fractions. What are you going to land on, 1/4, 3/8? There's only love and hate. You either love somebody or you hate them.
Where's...
Is the way the world ends. Look at this. We're in, man.
Is he gonna become brainwashed?
On the river, I thought that the minute I looked at him, I'd know what to do, but it didn't happen. Not under guard. I was free, but he knew I wasn't going anywhere. He knew more about what I was going to do than I did. If the generals back in the Trang could see what I saw, would they still want me to kill him?
Yes!
More than ever, probably. I'd never seen a man so broken up and ripped apart.
I've seen horror. But you
Why does he have to skulk around in the dark?
You have a right to kill me, but you have no right to judge me. To those who do not know what horror means.
He makes me feel so uncomfortable.
Horror has a face, and you must make a friend of horror. Horror and moral terror are your friends. If they are not, then they are enemies to be feared.
What's his goal? Like, what does he... What...
I remember when I was with Special Forces, we went into a camp to inoculate. We left the camp after we had inoculated the children for polio. And this old man came running after us, and he was crying. He couldn't say. We went back there, and they had come and hacked off every inoculated arm. I remember I cried. I wept like some grandmother. I wanted to tear my teeth out. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I want to remember it. I never want to forget it. I never want to forget. And then I realized, like I was shot with a diamond bullet right through my forehead. And I thought, my God, the genius of that, the will to do that. Perfect, genuine, complete, crystalline, pure. And then I realized they were stronger than me because they could stand it. These were not monsters. These men who fought with their hearts were filled with love, but they have the strength to do that.
That's not strength.
If I had 10 divisions of those men, then our troubles here would be over very quickly. We're able to utilize their primordial instincts to kill without feeling, without passion, without judgment.
Without humanity, without a soul.
Because it's judgment that defeats us.
Well, yeah. You gotta take out this guy. Don't get brainwashed.
I worry that my son might not understand what I tried to be.
Say something.
To go to my home and tell my son everything. Because there's nothing that I detest more than the stench of lies. You will do this for me.
What is he asking him? I want it to be over, guys. Lance.
PBR Street Gang, this is Almighty, over. PBR Street Gang, this is Almighty. Standing by, over. Bye, how do you copy?
He's back in the boat?
They were gonna make me a major for this, and I wasn't even in their f***ing army anymore. Everybody wanted me to do it. Him most of all. I felt like he was up there, waiting for me to take the pain away. He just wanted to go out like a soldier. Even the jungle wanted him dead, and that's who he really took his orders from anyway.
Why? What's going on? He's staying? He's not gonna kill him? He's not calling in the strike.
We train young men to drop fire on people, but their commanders won't allow them to write fire.
Get on the boat and get out of there. This is a dark and evil place and we gotta go. Please go. He's not moving out of this place. no. Now his face is going into the darkness? Please, please, please don't. Don't try to be their god. He's leaving.
Calling PBR Street Gang. PBR Street Gang.
Oh, I don't like it. That was a lot. Got really crazy at the end there. I feel like this whole room that I'm sitting in now is just like filled with this uncomfortable ick that I can't get out of the pit of my stomach. I think that's what it wants you to feel, that war just does feel futile and pointless and horrible and chaotic. It just felt so chaotic and unorganized, and that is scary because when you want to think about war and you hope that there's strategy and command and reason, but that just made it seem like it was a free-for-all with bombs and fire and on both sides. And then you see Kurtz, who you've been hearing about this whole movie, and he has gone completely insane. He's cutting people's heads off. Like the guy said at the beginning, like there's a thin line, right? When you're out in the jungle, everybody has a breaking point. And he saw this horrific thing and then thought that they were stronger and had more strength because they could do that. But I think that's when your humanity's gone and you've gone insane. And you've gone to the dark side of what a human should be. I don't know how to feel after that one, but it don't feel good. As far as the filmmaking goes and the acting, I feel like it must have been really hard to make that movie. Like so many people on set, and the realism of, it felt like you were there. And the music was like surprising in a lot of situations, like especially at the beginning when they're playing that like, folksy sounding music and there's just bodies and fire and terror. Martin Sheen, how does it end? Like, he said, I'm not even in your effing army anymore. Does that mean he turned off the radio? Like, what does that mean? He did the thing, he killed him, and now what? He's not gonna go back to the army? I don't know. Feel like we saw it in Platoon 2, as well as Full Metal Jacket, that the cost of war and what they see out there can literally drive you insane. And it was so apparent in that. Bodies meant nothing to them. Life meant nothing to any of them out there. Okay, well, I know that was a huge one for every movie lover to see, and I did it. I don't ever want to see it again. I understand. I just wonder how soldiers from Vietnam view that movie and how soldiers now view that movie. I'm so curious about that. Thank you so much for watching along with me. I'll see you again next time. I'm gonna go watch something very happy.